Craps fans, this is Scott from Paradise Craps. All right, looks like my counter is incrementing. That's a good thing. Sorry I'm a little bit late today. Had an actual work meeting at work. Can you believe it? A work meeting that ran over at work. I really need to vacuum this thing this weekend. Clean up my layout a little bit here. All right, so I'm really bummed about the victory. I haven't been able to find a bubble crap strategy that I like. You know, all the light side strategies where, you know, I guess I need my tablet, don't I? All the light side strategies, it's just like, you know, those come out sevens and the PSOs and the 0.7, you know, 0.7 outs, they're just so frequent that to try to use those strategies, it goes against my biases, I guess, more than anything else. I just have a hard time putting a large, because I really like Professor Profits, and I played that for several sessions. Professor Profit, small-time gambler now, Krebs University. He had the what's he call it? Something drop-down system, but anyway, it's like 320 across, and you know, one roll, take down the outside. Two rolls, take down the 5 and 9. Three rolls, you know, reduce the 6 and 8 to table minimums, and then just roll it out. And then if you lose, if you get wiped out before you get to that point, then and you reduce the table minimum and you just stay there, right on the 6 and 8. And then, you know, 7 out, then you just do it over again. And if you lose, you go out double, right? So for a $1,000 bankroll, that's really only 3 bullets. That's really not enough bullets for that strategy. It's a good strategy. It works when it works well. I mean, it works pretty well. But when it doesn't, and you know, you only got 3 bullets, 2 bullets actually, right? Because you got the 320, you lose that, you got to double it, right? So you're at 6. So you're pretty much right there, 2 bullets. That's pretty not okay. And I was watching Whalen's, what did he call it? Stupendous strategy? No, what did he call it? Best strategy? I don't know. I don't remember what he called it. It was the other day. It was like the butt-kicking strategy, and then number 2. And it was interesting. I liked it. But I don't understand, you know, he's putting out $100 don't come. If the don't come moves to the 6 and the 8, you have an advantage on the 6 and 8. I understand that, but it's only a 3% advantage. That's why I don't play the 6 and 8. I'd rather wait for the 5 and 9, or especially the 4 and 10, right? I've got a 6% advantage on the 5 and 9, and I've got a 9% advantage on the 4 and 10 over the 7, or the 7 over those numbers, you know, on the dark side. So, you know, putting a bet on the 6 and 8, especially a big bet, $100. Of course, he's doing a $5,000 bankroll, so for him it's not that big of a deal. But putting anything on there, you know, if anything, you want the place bet on there more so than the lay. But I mean, again, it's 3%. 3% really either side, right? Win or lose. To me, it's so close to a coin toss. That's why I don't do it. Because if you do that half a dozen times on the 6 and 8 and lose that bet, you lose that almost coin flip, that cuts into your bankroll, and it cuts into it significantly. And that's the reason I don't like betting on the 6 and 8, and especially with that. If I had $100 don't come and the point was a 6 or 8 and it was going to move to that, I'd say no action and just leave it there, right? I just don't want to put my money at risk on that because of the low margin. All right. Oh, 5 people watching. Wow. Even though I'm late. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Hopefully you can hear me. Is my mic on? Hello? Checking. I guess I got to click on my picture there. So anyway, that's my Scott's philosophy on the 6 and 8, and I think you guys know that by now. All right, there we go. And the do-we-don't is such a good strategy. I mean, I just really want to play the do-we-don't without the bullshit. And again, the issue I had on Victory with those 2 dealers, they just came from places where a do-we-don't is not allowed. and they just could not let it go. They just were snide and snarky and just so nasty about it, which really ruined the whole experience. And like I said, I won't be going back to Victory. But hey, oh my goodness, look at this. This is Crap and Camper, you made it early. Anthony, Arizona Crap Shooters, Red Eye, good afternoon. How is everybody doing today? Queen Chiefs of Three Kings. How you doing, Freda? Good afternoon, everybody. Oh, and Nemo's here. Oh boy. All right, badass strat. What's the badass strat? All right, what are we talking about? Which one are you talking about, Red Eye? It's hard to beat 2 hits and down. Yeah, I agree. I think the 2 hits and down, and that is, I think it's sound, right? I mean, and your roll probability is always going to be the same. So you can't wait for multiple 7s and then try it. Your roll probability is all going to be the same. The reason I do the counting is because I'm relying or I'm hoping for not just the single roll probability, but the roll distribution, right? So if I see a bunch of 4s, I'm betting that I'm not going to see another 4 or 4s before a 7, because I know in the distribution, and I know the roll distribution is over a much larger sample size. Got it. So trying to make a decision based on one hand or even a few hands is really not statistically significant, right? But that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing when I'm betting on my lay 4 after 5 rolls, especially after I see a few 4s. That's all I'm betting on, because otherwise the probability is 8%. 8% of the time, I'm going to see a 4, versus a 7. So anyway. All right. I don't understand how it matters to the dealers. It shouldn't be right. And that was my point, Anthony, was, the box person said it's okay. We've already discussed it previously, and it's okay. The way he's playing is okay. But they just could not. Both the person on the stick and second base was there last time we had this whole debacle and got straightened out. But for whatever reason, there's something in their DNA, the way they were brought up and whatever casinos they were brought up in, that it's just not okay. No matter what the box says, no matter what the floor says, it's just not okay. It's like, dude, you're just an employee, right? You're an employee representing this company and making sure that their rules are enforced. That's it. That's your job, right? So if this guy, your boss at the table, the box man, says it's okay, then it should just be okay and you just let it go, right? I mean, that would be my expectation, but they didn't. They just kept going. I'm like, fine, I'm out of here. Color me up, and I was done. And it's really disappointing. I was so upset about that. And then the other thing was when I first got there, I was on stick left 1 or 2, and then there was a woman next to me, and her husband was playing over at a $25 table. They play there a lot. Very nice. And she tapped me on the shoulder, and she said, they're enforcing you got to bet, on the player before you. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Thank you. I'll just let them tell me. So the stick person goes over, transitions to second base, and she's still harping on the box, just whispering and snide, comments about the way I'm playing. And then the box makes a statement. You have to play on you have to bet. You have to bet, or the dice are I'm just gonna skip you when the dice get to you. So I'm like, okay, I understand that rule. And I had moved over from that point from stick left 1 to stick right 1, because Leon was right there, and Leon never rolls. Now, he always has the option to roll, but if he chooses not to, and we all know he doesn't, then, that was my weak rationale for that move. And so the dice came around, and they were still back and forth, and, I'm just like, fine, I'm out of here, done. If they just would have said, if the box would have said, okay, you can play your do, don't, no problem. There's no issue with that. But you need to make sure you are betting, before it's your turn, before you're the shooter, in order for you to get the dice. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean I have to bet on everybody? I just need clarity, right? That's all I'm asking. That's all I would want, is clarity in the rule. What is your rule that you are now imposing on me that you have not imposed on me for the years I've been playing here? Because there have been, he made the comment, well, when it's just you on the table, it doesn't matter. But I've played that way when there was 2 or 3 people that were shooting on the table, and you never made me shoot, but you never made me bet on somebody before me before, right? And I know that's a rule. I know that's a rule in many casinos, right? But he didn't, he didn't say in a civil tone, hey, all right, no problem we have no problem with your do we don't, but here's the rule as far as how you need to be in the hand prior to you getting the dice. Just to frickin' explain it. Because I don't mind doing it. I wouldn't mind doing a do we don't on everybody. The only way I can lose is to come out 12. I just won't put any odds out there, right? So if the do we don't is okay, just tell me what the hell the rules are. I don't know. It was very unpleasant, and it's unfortunate. Anyway. I kept getting blasted on the badass strategy. Oh, is that the one that Waylon, was that what it's called? Badass number 2? Yeah, I didn't. I was trying it. I was trying it on wind crabs. I don't think I've tried it on my table yet, but I was trying it on wind crabs, and I just, I would get up a little bit, but then boom, I'd get back down below, my starting $5,000, and it just seemed like I don't want to say a grind, and I did make 350 once. I made 500 once, so you can definitely make money on it. And I don't think you're going to lose your bankroll on it if that's the one you're talking about. And it's basically wait for a point, and then he is doing a $25 4 and 10 place bet and $100 don't come. All right, so 7, come out 7. And again, he's not working on the come out. Initially, he's not working on the come out. He's establishing a point. So 10, 6, 4, 10. All right, so he's going to move to the 10. And we'll just take some funny money here to play with. I'm not going to keep track of how much at the moment. All right, so he'll do a $100 don't come. He'll do $25 on the 4, and since the point is a 10, he'll go 25 on the 9. And that's it. And then he'll wait till the DC moves. I don't think he put the $10 come bet out to start with. Oh, shit. Damn it, Scott. Well, at least I didn't knock over my entire drink. And I have a towel right here. All right. Stupid Italian in me talking with my damn hands. Get it? Ooh, that's a good drink. All right, let me wipe this off. I think I need to get a coaster and put it behind me. Well, I'll probably still knock it over there, but we'll try that. All right, we'll put it on the windowsill here. Anyway, so where were we at? So 5. Okay, so 5. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Move my stick and I grab the tripod. Okay, so 5 was the point, so it's going to move to the 5, and then he was just doing a $10 come. And we got a yo, so it's going to be a winner on the come. So he's going to win 10 bucks on that. And then we got a 7 out. And that's okay now. So we're going to lose, all right, so we're off the 10. We're going to lose 50, 60, but we're going to get 100. So we're going to get 40 bucks, a net 40 bucks on that. So it's not bad, right? All right, so let's put all this back. And we'll start over. So he just goes for a point again. And it's a 3. So no movement there yet. And we got a 9, Neener. All right, so the point is 9. All right, then it goes up $25 on the 4 and 10. I'm thinking he's buying them because he always says, but he never does anything with VIG. All right, then $100 on the DC. And here we go. And then we're on the 9. So we hit the 9. So we're off the 9. The DC is going to move to the 9. All right, so now we're coming out and we're working. Okay, so these are, both my place bets are working. Here we go, coming out. And we got a 6. All right. So we're on the 6. And then he just goes back to his $10 come bets. And I don't think he ever stops with the come bets. 617. All right. So that, again, we're going to lose 60, but we're going to get the 100. So we net 40 bucks. All right. So there's my 40 bucks. We can take all this down. And we're coming out. No bets on the come out. All right, so we got a 6. So we're on the 6, $25 on the 4 and 10. Again, assuming those are buys. $100 on the DC. Here we go. And we got a 5 on the DC, so that's good. So again, if the DC hit a 6 or an 8, I would be highly tempted to just say no action and wait for another roll, because I don't want to play that 6 and 8 because of that 3% differential. It's just not worth it to put out, you know, a significant amount of money, and to me that's significant on that one. All right, so we're out on the 5 with the DC, and now we got a $10 come. Here we go. 8. All right, so that's going to move to the 8. Another $10 DC. And we got a yo, so it's going to be a, sorry, $10 come. So it's going to be a $10 winner for us. And we got a box cars, so that's going to be a loser. $10 come. Keep saying DC. Come, another 12. This is going to be another loser. And we got a 6-point hit. All right, so we're off the 6. That's going to move to the 6. And now we're working. Everything's working. Coming out. And we got a 6. All right, so we're on the 6. It's going to pay us 10 and down. All right, there we go. And there we go. So now we're back out on our come. And there's our 7 out. All right, so let's see how we did on that one. So we didn't do as well on that one because we're going to lose more because we had the come bet there. All right, so we're going to lose 50, 60, 70, but we're going to make 100. So we're going to make 30 bucks on that one. So that's pretty much his strategy. I mean, that's the way, I believe that's the way he rolled it out. What do you guys think? Was that called badass? Was that the badass one you were talking about? Why would you not place the 10 if you don't have a don't pass? Yeah, I think you could. Yeah, I think you could place the 10. The only time he didn't was when he had the don't come. I think that was the one. Maybe I screwed that up. Hey Ken, how's it going? Welcome. I kept getting knocked off my point. Then I'd ladder and get hit with it while I was in the DC waiting. Yeah, that sucks. Clay, hey, good afternoon, Clay. I play something similar. I don't place the box numbers until the DC gets set. Yeah, he placed the 4 and 10 right after a point was set. No, he didn't do anything until a point was set. And then he'd wait for the DC to get set before he'd start with his come progression. My comeback one? No, I had a 7 out, I thought, on that. Yeah, no, I would have lost the comeback. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, right. I'm thinking adult. You're right. Thank you. $10. Thank you. So I get my 10 back plus 10 because oh no, just a 10 because I already offset for the loss. Yeah. Okay. No, that was offsetting for the loss plus 10. All right, so I get 20 for that one. I think, is that right? 20? I should get 20? With any Whalen strategy, Clay is when this two things apply. What? With any Whalen strategy, Clay is when this two things apply. All right, where's Nemo going on Sunday? I will be in Vegas for sure for the Craps for the Cure. Oh, good for you. Two things with this. Bankroll and Table Max. No 4 and 10 for me. Then a $20 come. Clay says yes. I come close to Table Max. Oh, wow. Cool. All right, so we'll start again. Let's see. Nothing going on coming out. All right, so we got a 3 craps. Doesn't matter. Oops. Bumping my damn camera. Did I move the camera? Maybe I moved it. 4. All right. So the point is 4. So, yep, you're right. We'll go ahead and put 25 on the 4 and 10. We'll do our $100 DC. Here we go. See if we can get the DC set. So there's a 6. I'm going to call no action on the 6. And there's a 6 again. So I would have got knocked off on that one. And there's a 7 out. So I'm going to lose it anyway. All right, so we're going to lose that 100. And we're going to lose that. So that's 150 down. All right, so then he's going to just go new point. And it's a 5. All right, so we're on the 5, and now he's going to do 50 on the 4 and 10, and 200 DC. And we got an 8. Again, I'm going to call no action on the 8. And we got a 4. All right. So assuming that that's a buy, we're going to get paid 100 for our 50. Cost us $1 vig, whatever. All right, and then I'm going to take it down, and I'm going to put my 200 there. All right. I don't think I would add any more. So, and at this point, it's 2 units, so we got to do $20 come. All right, and there's our 7 out. All right, so it's a 7 winner on the come. Thank you. And then we're going to lose 50, but we're going to get 200 over here. So, oops, we lose 50, Scott. Don't put it back in your rack. Put it back in the bank. All right, so we made back the 150 that we lost last time, so we just regress. And here we go. Back to base level. 6. Point is 6. All right, so we're on the 6, $25 place on the 4 and 10, $100 DC. 8, no action. 7 out. God damn it. Maybe I shouldn't do the no action just for that reason alone. Another 150 down. All right, try again. So now we got the 4. All right. Sorry, I keep hitting the camera there. All right, so we're on the 4. We're going to do $50 4 and 10. $200 DC. Here we go. And we got a 4. Point hit. All right, so we're going to get paid 100 for our 50, assuming we're buying it. And we're behind the 4 now, and we're going to be working on this 10 on the come out. Here we go. And we got box cars. And we got a 7. All right. So we're going to lose the 10 for 50, but we're going to get paid 200. So there's our 150 back, plus the 4 that we made. So we're in good shape. Here we go. And we got a 10 down on the other end. All right, so we're on the 10. $25, 4 and 10. $100 DC. And we got a 6. All right. So I'm going to call no action on that 6. And we got a 10. All right. So that's okay. So we're going to move to the 10. We're off the 10. And we're going to get paid 50 bucks for our 25. All right. And this is all working. I don't know if he would move it to the 9 then. I think he would. Because he definitely moved it the quarter. All right, 6. Point is 6. All right, so we're on. All of that's working. And now we're going to start back with our $10 come. And we got a yo, so it's going to be a winner on the come. Yeah, we've got to leave the come out there, Scott. There we go. And we got a 5, so that come's going to move to the 5. Another $10. Whoa, wild dice. Yo, 11. Another winner on the come. Here we go. And we got an 8. Come's going to move to the 8. Another $10. Again, I don't think he stopped. I don't think it's like a 3-point molly or anything. He was just kept going. All right, so that's going to pay us 10 off and on, and back to the 8. $10 come. Here we go. And we got a 5 fever. All right, so we're going to get paid on the 5 off and on. And we got an 8. So we're going to get paid on the 8, off and on, back on our $10 come. Here we go. And we got a 3 craps. That's going to be a loser on the come. And we got a 7. Out. All right. So that's going to be a winner on the come. And we're going to lose 50, 60, 70. But we're going to get 100. Oops. So I don't know how much we're up, but we're definitely up. Because I didn't keep track of what we started with. So that's kind of what he rolled out. The 6 and 8 pay well on the odds. Yeah, but the odds... Again, the 6 and 8, and Dr. Don't Pass 1 and I have had the same argument with the really any of the other numbers, but primarily the 6 and 8 because I don't play them. So the odds play well, but the actual probability of hitting the 6, that's my problem. The probability of hitting the 8. Yeah, the odds, of course the odds, the payout and the odds are really good on the 6 and 8. And that's because the likelihood of hitting a 6 and an 8 versus a 7 is so close. So you're taking a much bigger risk betting on these than you are betting on any of the outside numbers. That's why. So if you want to put your money there, you still have an advantage on the dark side, certainly. And your odds are a great way to make money on your initial bet. But you're risking more on the 6 and 8 because the probability is so much closer. That's all I'm saying. Red Eye says, Arizona, that's the one I like. What did Anthony say? Yeah, Red Eye, regular pony is $100 DC with $20 continuous come. Clay says, agreed, AZ, I play $30 don't come with $30 odds. I like them together, but also like playing the DC pony. All right, I don't know what you guys are... I don't know what the DC pony is. I've seen the videos where they talk about that, but I haven't actually watched them, so I don't really understand what that means. DC pony, you're riding the pony? I don't know. All right. Yeah, bankroll is key. You're absolutely right, Clay. If you have enough bankroll and you play smart at all, you can overcome the house edge, you can overcome that probability. But yeah, you definitely have to make smart bets and get lucky and get lucky. Arizona Crapshooters, Anthony says, Scott, the DC is exactly what you just did. The DC pony, exactly what you just did, but no 4 and 10 and $20 come bets. Just continuous $20. $20. I mean, you just never stop. That's why you play the 6 and 8. The DC is exactly what you just did. Okay, so the DC moves and you can move to the 6 and 8. Got it. Yeah, I just don't, depends on your bankroll, right? I got you, Anthony. I mean, if I truly had a $5,000 bankroll, then putting $500 on the 6 and 8 for that 3% advantage, maybe I wouldn't have an issue with that. I just prefer the 5, 9, or certainly the 4 and 10. And so you've got a DC somewhere. And again, so the probability of getting knocked off with your DC on the 6 and 8 is only that 3% difference, right? So, and you can see how many 6s and 8s come out. So you're going to get knocked off your DC. And if it's $100, that can get quite painful quite quickly because you see a lot more 6s and 8s, right? That's my philosophy on that one. Nothing worse than having a DC knocked off by one of your $20 comes. Do that half a dozen times. That'll put you in a bad mood. Yeah, I don't know if he was laddering or just martingaling because it wasn't like +2, -1. It was just double until you get your money back and then go back to base. Try the original DC pony with $500 bank and see what happens. Okay, Red Eye, we'll do that. Give me the colors. What kind of colors do you want for that? What's our bet sizing? And I put my drink back on the table. You guys don't knock it over this time. I'm really getting tired of that. I invite you into my home. You end up knocking my cocktail over. It's just not acceptable. All right, there's 100. Let me see what Red Eye says. Only 500? I think Anthony's questioning your 500 Red Eye. Well, you get it on the next win unless you don't. 100 DC, $20 come. All right, so we'll do, and you said you only wanted 500. So there's 500 less 100. You guys tell me, this is your show. Nemo's questioning the 500. Anthony's saying, what is the $10 DC? Actually, that would be an interesting bubble style. No laddering. Hey, Joseph. Nemo. I'll just be listening on this one. All right, back to Red Eye. $100 DC, 20 come. Let it roll. All right, here we go. $100 DC, $20 come. We'll switch the dice out for you, Red Eye. Here we go. Puck is off. And I'm assuming that we're going to do it. Are we? Oh, you can't do it on the come out. All right, so here we go. No point. Got to wait. There we go. We got a 9, Neener. Point is 9. All right, so we're on the $900 DC. I'm assuming we're going to wait till we move before we do anything else. Otherwise, that would be kind of pointless to have a come and a DC. All right, so the DC is going to move to the 5. And now we're doing a $20 come. Here we go. And we got a 6. All right, so that 20 is going to move to the 6. And we got another 20 bucks. Continuous come, I'm guessing. 5, Fever. All right, so now what happens? So we're going to knock off our DC on the 5. And we got 20 bucks sitting out there. Now what do I do? $200 DC? Red eye, hello, red eye. What? 100 again? All right. There we go. And we got an 8. All right, so your DC is going to move to the 8. Another $20 come. There we go. And we got a 7 out. All right. So we're going to win 20 on the come. And we're going to lose 40 here. But we're going to get 100 here. So we made 60, 80 bucks on that right there. So that's pretty good. All right, so what's our, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 400, and yet we're down. Yeah, we're down 20 bucks. All right. Yeah, down 20 bucks. Okay. Here we go, coming out. And we got to come out 7. We're not shooting, so it doesn't matter. Nothing on the pass lines. 3 craps. And we got an 8. All right. So point is 8, $100 on the DC. Let's get our DC set. 6, DC moves to the 6. All right, so we're on the 6, and now we'll start with our $20 come. And we got a 5. Oops. Oh man, I don't want to. There we go. All right. Move to the 5, $20 come. And we got a 6, so we're going to get knocked off on the 6. Go back out for another 100. Oh, that's why we were down, right? All right, and then we get a 4. God damn it, Scott, pick up the goddamn stick. Stop dragging it on your stupid cup holder. All right, well, it's not a stupid cup holder, but okay, so that's going to move to the 4. That's a good DC for us. $20 come. And there's our 7 out. All right. So we lost 100. We're going to get 20 on the come bet. We're going to lose 40, but we're going to get 100. So we're going to make 60, again, 80 bucks. Plus 80. So we lost another 20 then. Right? Yeah, so now we got 60, so we're down 40. Yep. All right, so if we're going to lose 20 bucks on each hand, this is going to get painful. All right. Crapping Camper says, I've been playing at the house 25 DC with 5 come bets. Arizona Crap Shooter says, yep, that would work too. These easy numbers are easily divisible. All right, here we go. Coming out. 6. All right, point is 6. Okay, so now we're going to do a $100 DC. Let's see if we can get that set. 6. All right. So DC is going to move to the 6. We're off. And I'm just assuming we're going to keep the DC up there, right? Doesn't matter on the come out. All right, so now we got a point of 4, which again doesn't really matter. $20 come. Here we go. And we got a 10. Oh, God damn it. I just did it again. All right, so it comes going to move to the 10. We're going to need some more nickels here shortly. got a 7 out. All right, so we're going to get 20 for our come. We're going to lose 20, but we're going to get 100. I might as well get it in nickels, right? All right, so we made 80 on that one. All right, because we only lost a 20. Well, actually, we made 100 on that one because we had the 20 there. So, all right. So we're back up. We're back into profit now. All right, so there's 100, and we got $60 profit. And we're only looking for $100 banditos. Keep rolling until you win 100 or lose 500. Oh, red eye, brutal, brutal. I hear you, brother. That's the way I play it. And 500, I'm okay with that. 500 to win 100. 7, nothing. I'd much rather gamble 500 to win 100 than 1,000 to win 100. That I'm not okay with. All right, so 4 is the point. $100 DC. Here we go. Let's get that DC set. We got an 8. All right, DC on the 8. $20 come bet. Here we go. 6. Move to the 6. Another $20. And we got an 8. 6, 2, 8. So we're going to lose our $100. Go back out for $100. Let's get that DC set. We got a 9 this time. All right. So that's going to move to the 9. $20 come bet. So we're down 100 on this hand. 12, so we're going to lose our come bet with that one. And there we go. Another $20, and there's our 7 out. Yeah, so we lost 120 on that hand. So there's our 20, so we still lost 100. And then we're going to lose 40 to win 100, so we win 60. So again, we lost a little bit on that one. Not big though. I mean, not huge swings, so that's good. All right, here we go. Off the 4, coming out. 5, Fever. All right, so we're on the 5, and we're going to do $100 DC. Here we go. Let's get that bad boy set. 6. Yeah, I do not like those 6s and 8s. I think I've kicked that dead horse good enough by now. All right, $20 come, and we got a 7 out, which is it's a good time to get it. Probably about the best time to get it, really, because we're going to get 20 and 100. So that's like perfect scenario right there. All right, so there's our 500. Let's see how much we're up. Oh, you're up. You can walk. Meet Dr. S in the bar. Definitely got it there. All right, there's your 100, and you got 25, 40 bucks. 140 bucks. Yeah, not bad. Not bad, Red Eye. You did it. All right, back in the black. $100 paychecks have been mostly easy to hit, but I have gotten lucky or greedy days by spending more time at the table. Yeah, you just got to get your money and walk. That house edge will catch up with you. The long swim to the bar. Funny. Yeah, I will think about that one. Yeah, I think that's a good one, Red. I do kind of like that one. Again, it's kind of a hybrid, right? Because you got your DC, and then you got your continuous come bets. But that worked out. Let's try it again. Let's see if we can do it 2 in a row. How's that? Let's see if we can be consistent. All right. All right, there's our 100. And there is our 400. Yeah, so now my only option is to drive 4 hours over to Tampa and play the Bubble Crafts machines at the Tampa Hard Rock. And I have one of my coworkers, K-Dog, he and his wife go over there quite a bit, gamble quite a bit. She does, especially. So he said if I went midweek that he'd be willing to drive over there and get me a room. So I don't know, but that's kind of hard midweek, so I don't know. All right, Red Eye's ready, man. All right, I'll shut up. Let's go. Here we go, coming out. 3, otherwise I just got to wait till I move to Vegas. That'll be mid-2025. 4. All right, so we're on the 4. $100 DC. Here we go. Let's set the DC. And we got a 7. So we're going to lose that 100. Another 100. Here we go. Let's get that bad boy set. 3. Winner on the DC. That's what we like to see. Give me that 100 back. Thank you. All right. And we got an 8. All right. So we're on the 8 with the DC, and now we're just going to start our continuous $20 come. And we got an 8. That's not good. All right, so we're going to knock off that 100, back out for 100. See if we get another 2 or 3 here. And we didn't. We got a 10. That's a good number for the DC, for the don't side. All right, so we're behind the 10 and another $20 on the come. Here we go. And there's our 7. All right. So we lost 100. We're going to get 20 there. We're going to get 100 there. But we're going to lose 20 there. So we made our 100. So we didn't lose anything. So that's good. I like that. All right. Back in our rack. Off the 4. Coming out. And we got an 8. And this is called a DC Pony. Is that right? All right, so we're on the 8. $100 on the DC. And we got a 6 for our DC. All right, and now we're $20 on this come, continuous come. 8 point hit. Off the 8. Come's going to move to the 8. And I'm assuming on the come out, we wouldn't, oh, you can't. We can still have a come on the come out, can't we, or no? Maybe not. Got to have a point. All right, we got a 3. It's a nothing. So I think we need to be working on our 8, though, right? Here we go. And we got a 4. All right. So I'll shut up and listen. So on the DC Pony, thank you. So if on the come out, in that case, when we're off the point, do we put a come bet out? So the come would move to the same spot as, I guess we're not playing the line, so I want to see the impending catastrophe. All right. I'm not sure. Like I said, I think I wouldn't. I don't even know if you can until a point's established. I don't think you can, right? I don't think you can put a come bet out until there's a point. All right, so there's a 4. So we're off the 4. Come's going to move to the 4. These are all working. Coming out. 6. All right, so we're going to get knocked off on the 6. So we got to go out for another $100 on the DC. Here we go. And we got an 8. All right. So we're going to get paid on the 8 and down. And we'll put it right there because we're going to be right back out. And then our DC is going to move to the 8. All right, here we go. I think I'm doing this right. I don't know. You guys need to help me here. 6. All right, so we're off the point. That's going to move to the 6. And these are working. I think the comes are working anyway. Not sure. 6. Point is 6. All right, so we're going to get paid 20 and off on that. And we got another $20 on the come. Here we go. Are come bets automatically working? When you go up, come bets always work on the come out. Thank you, Joseph. Yeah, you can't put a come bet or DC until the point. Got it. Thank you. All right, so we got a 5, Fever. Sorry, when I'm playing differently than I normally do, I got to ask because I'm not sure. All right, here we go. Let's get some points. 5, there we go. All right, so that's going to get paid. Oops. And down, and then that's going to move there, so we'll leave half of that there. Here we go. And we got a 4, nice. Not as nice as if we got paid double for it, but that's all right. We'll take our profits, so we're going to get paid and down. And then we're going to go out for another 20. Here we go. So we made 40 there so far. 2 craps. Nothing. Oh, that's going to be a loser on the come. Yep. All right. So now we made 20. And there's our 7. All right. That's one thing I do like about the come bet, though, is going to pay us on our 7s and 11s. All right. So that's 20 there. We're going to lose 40. But get 100, so we made 60 bucks. Plus the whatever we made on the table there. All right, let's do a quick checkaroo, see where we're at. So we got 400 there, 500, but feels like about 575. Yeah, more like 550. Nope, 540. Yep, 540. All right. So we're up 40 bucks. And we're off the 6. 40% of the way to our win goal. Yeah, I like this one. Joseph, what are we saying? Come bets can only be placed if a point is established. Correct. Yep. It is a contract bet. Yeah, there's no taking it down. Yeah. So I've never been a big come bet person, but this is a pretty good strategy. I do like it. 314. Only because there's not a lot of volatility. I like the low volatility of it. And obviously we're moving upward, which is a good direction. All right, $100 DC. DC Pony. All right, I'll have to go watch some videos on that. I'm sure Waylon's got them. Maybe Color Up or Jacob. Wager me this. All right, so that's the 7. We're going to lose on the 7 on the DC. DC again, and we're off. Oh, we can't do a DC yet because we're off the 4. All right. Well, that's a bummer. That was not a fun one. And we got a 3, and I'm not on the DC. And we got a 6. All right. So we got a point of 6, $100 DC. Here we go. See if we can get that bad boy set, and we did on the 8. All right, so that's set, and now $20 come. 2. That's going to be a loser on the come. Oh, shit! Oh, my God, I almost did it again. Son of a gun. Whew! All right, so we're going to lose that. I really need to move that off my table. I don't want to clean up that mess. All right. 4. All right, so that's going to move to the 4. And 7 out. All right. So we're going to get paid 20 on that. We're going to lose 20, but we're going to get 100. So it basically broke even, right? So we got 80, 90, 100. All right, so there's 4. Yeah, we're down a little bit now. But again, it's only 20 bucks, so that's not bad. 6. All right, on the 6, and that was after losing 100 on the DC, so that's not bad. 7 out. That sucks. Those are the ones that really get you. Those. All right, so we're going to lose the DC. Those PSOs and 0.7 outs. Those are the ones, especially with $100. That's going to wipe out your bankroll pretty darn quick. All right, so we're on the DC coming out, looking for a DC, and we got a 9, 639. That's better than a 6 or 8. All right, let's see if we can get a bunch of points here. And we got a 9. That's not good. So we get knocked off our DC. Another $100 DC. And we got a 6 this time, so it's going to be a point hit. So that's going to move to the 6. All right, looking for a new point. And we got a 7 out. All right, so we're going to get 100. And we're going to lose 20. 80 bucks. Oh, where'd all my green go? Damn. All right, here we go. 9 meter. All right, so we're on the 9. $100 DC. 10. That's a good number for the don't. All right, on the 10. Come on now, let's get a bunch of numbers and keep hitting them for a while. And we got a 10. Son of a biscuit. That's not good. Ooh, lose another 100 bucks. Out for another 100 bucks. Here we go. And we got a yo. Lose another 100 bucks. Go out for another 100 bucks. And we got a yo. Yo ho ho. Lose it. And we don't have another 100 bucks. So I think that's about the time we walk on this session. 100 bucks. We have exactly 100 bucks. Use the cup holder. Yeah, they work really well with my whiskey cups, but they don't work so well with the rum and Coke cup, unfortunately. All right, somebody wrote something and took it back. You have cup holders. Yeah, I have cup holders. They don't work for that. This could be the big comeback. All right, Red Eye, you got 100 bucks. How do you want to play it? Roll the 100. We're going to roll it. So we were on the 9. We were still on the 9. What do you want to do with your 100? DC, you got it. 100 DC. All right, we need like a 2. Snake eyes. Or a 3. Now we got a 5. All right. 100 on the 5. There we go. Looking for big red. Got, no, there's a damn 3. Just messing with me, dice. Messing with us. And there's a 10. Whoop. And there's a 9. Point hit. And there's a 7 out. Come out 7, I should say. So that's going to pay you 100. Now what do you want to do? Establish a point. 11. 11. 3. Ooh, I don't have my camera adjusted very well. Maybe it's because I kept whacking it. Can't see down at the other end of my table here. All right. I don't believe the dice are the I believe the dice are the spawn of the devil. Crap me camper, cracking me up. Get a point. Yeah, all right, I'm working on it, Red Eye. Damn, demanding customers. 426. All right, now what do you want to do? You're on the 6. How would you like to bet that, sir? Waiting on you, Red Eye. DC Pony. All right. There you go. 5. Fever. That's not a bad number. All right. $20 on the come. Here we go. Same as it ever was. 7 out. All right. That was a good one. That was a good win. All right. That's like the best. That's like the best you can have. Not the best, because if you hit a bunch of points and you are cycling your come bets, that's good also. But to me, getting off the table at a decent profit, that's a good hand. So you made 120 on that one. Like Crappin' Camper said, the comeback of the century, or at least of the day. All right. Same as it ever was. Stick with the plan. 10. 6, 4, 10. All right. Here we go. All right. So we're on the 10. $100 DC. How about a 2 or a 3? Snake Eyes. 8. I hate that goddamn 6s and 8s. All right. So we're on the 8 with our DC. $20 come. Here we go. Roll them. 5. Fever. All right, $20 DC. Oh, sorry, come. 8. See, we just knocked ourselves off. $100 down. $100 out. There we go. 8. At least we win this time, so we're going to get paid on the 8. We lost 100, but we're going to get 20 of it back and down. And we'll go back out for another 20 there. There we go. Telling you, I didn't like those 6s and 8s. All right, so there's our 7 out. So we lost 100. We're going to get 20 there, which is going to offset this 20 we're going to lose, plus 100. So I think we're pretty much back to where we were, right? All right, here we go. Coming out. And we got a 6. Point is 6. $100 DC. Give me a 2 or a 3. 2 or a 3. 9. Neener. That's better than a 6 or an 8. All right, so we're behind on the 9, $20. Come, here we go. And we got a 5 fever. $20 come. 3. It's going to be a loser on the come. It's supposed to do that when we're on the DC. Damn it. But a 7. There we go. 7 out. All right. All right. So we're going to get our DC back. Sorry, we're going to get our come back. And we're going to lose 20, but we're going to get 100. All right. All right, what's Nemo saying? Nope. Anthony's saying, Nemo, you prefer to win in the clouds or crash and burn in the fire? You do not play paycheck style. No, he says, unfortunately, I do not. Yeah, he's a blazer. Crapping Camper says, this will drive me nuts. Nemo says, oh yeah, because Nemo doesn't like the grind. He's a high roller. Which there's nothing wrong with that as long as your bankroll supports it. I don't know. I heard your wife in the hotel room there though on one of those videos. Does she support your degenerate habits? 415. All right. Bet big, win big, lose big. I think that's the rule. All right. Here we go. Let's get our DC set. 8, 6, 2, 8. God damn, 6s and 8s. I know you need to expect to see them, but I don't like it anyway. All right, here we go. How about a 7? We got a 11 winner. Winner on the come. There we go. Here we go. And we got a 7 out. Also a winner on the come. Nice. That was really good, right? So you got 11 and a 7. All right, so there's our 7 winner, and here's our $100 don't come winner. Hey, look at that. You're right back to even. Maybe even up it a little bit. Good job, Red Eye. Yeah, you're in profit now, brother. Let's see what you got. Maybe not a session high, but certainly break even. Oh yeah, so there's your 500. 50, 60. That's right where we were. That's our session high. Good job. Nice recovery, keeping your head down and just playing the strategy. I like it. I do like it. 6. All right, so we're on the 6. We're still looking for $100. $100 DC. Let's get it set. Oh, that was a clicky clack. Ended up with a 5. That's all right. Take that. $20 come. And we got a 7 out. There you go. Bazinga. I like it. All right, so we're going to get paid 20. And we're going to get 100, and that's pretty much it, boys and girls. That's a session. We got a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Good job, Red Eye. I like it. I'm going to have to go play it on Wind Craps, finish my cocktail where I'm not going to end up knocking it over. Wife will be home soon anyway. All right, so we got 500 there. That was our starting bankroll. We got 100 there. Oh, and here she comes, just like clockwork. 180, $180. Give Red Eye a big hand. Nice job. Nice job. Yeah, no kidding. Awesome. Crapping Camper says, I say you're lucky. My wife says, we are lucky. Shh. He glares at Anthony. Too funny. Nemo says, Scott, my wife knows she's 50-50 about it. Yeah, all right. She's more understanding than my wife. I just give my wife crap because she likes to play slot machines, which I can't fucking stand. All right. To offset the 6 and 8, place them for 90, and you win no matter what. To offset the 6 and 8, place them for 90. You mean... Yeah, oh yeah, place them when it's on the DC. Yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to place them just to offset it. I agree, Robert. All right. Anyway. Okay, guys. I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you very much for stopping by. Sorry I was a little tardy. That W word got in the way. I am off tomorrow, but I will be here, so let's plan on doing it for 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock again, Eastern time. Seems like 4 o'clock works for me. We'll see how it goes, but I'll plan on being here between 4 and 5 tomorrow. We'll try it again. I like that strategy, though. Thank you for introducing me to the DC Pony. I'm going to have to go make sure I get that programmed into my WinCrab so I can try it out on multiple hands. So, all right. Thank you, Nemo. You're just leaving work, crapping camper? Good for you. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't spill. Thanks, Ken. Yeah, me too. That would have been a bummer. All right, Red Eye. Enjoy your dinner. $50 and $10. All right, I'll try that, Red Eye. All right, thanks, guys. Scott from Paradise Craps. Thank you for joining me today for our crappy hour. That was quite entertaining, enlightening, actually. So have a great afternoon and evening wherever you are, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for a little more crappy action.